In this next video, we're going to show you how to import a surface via LandXML file. To do this, you need to go to the File pull down, slide over to Import. In here is the Import dialog box. You can import LandXML as well as all these other file types. We're going to import the existing terrain for this project, and we're going to hit Open. Once you hit Open, it'll open a import dialog, and if you go to the DTM tab, it'll list all the DTMs in the LandXML. You can individually select the DTMs to import. In our case, we only have one, so we're just going to hit OK to that. Once the DTM is imported, you can go down to the DTM settings button down here, and here you can control how the terrain looks on your screen. For example, if I wanted to turn off mesh and hit OK, it'll turn off the mesh. If I want to turn off contours and say turn on a color fill, I can hit OK to that as well. Once you have your surface in there, you can also open up a 3D view of it by going to the View tab, sliding over to Toggle 3D. In here you can manipulate the view by using your mouse by scrolling in. You can also right click and rotate the view, or you can pan by using the left click, or you can pan by clicking on the middle mouse button, or you can use the view controls in the upper right hand corner. The button in the middle, the R button, is reset. The arrow to the right, you'll pan to the right, pan to the left. The arrow to the just above the R is pan it to the top, pan it to the bottom, or the next arrow over in those four areas, you can actually turn the view. Another thing you can do is you can distort the scale. So if I want to make it a little bit more exaggerated, you can do that. You can do it also less exaggerated. And you can rotate the view however you like. I typically like using the right mouse button and the scroll button to zoom in and out with. So that's all there is to kind of seeing your surface in a 3D view. You can notice my alignment is going through the surface. The alignment has a profile on it that's showing you how the alignment is landing based on the surface. To get out of this view, all you have to do is go back to the View tab and toggle 3D view. Typically I like to work with the color fill off, and some people like the mesh or contours on. I like it completely off and just hit OK to that. If you need to delete the terrain or delete the surface, all you gotta do is highlight the surface and then hit delete. One thing you'll want to do after you delete the surface is you'll want to go to the edit button and hit purge. Go ahead and hit yes to that alert, and it will purge out all the deleted data. In this case, I think I had two surfaces loaded up, and we'll find out here in a second once it's done. And you'll see that I had two DTMs, and it's just telling you what was purged. Again, to load that surface back up, all you need to do is go to the File tab, Import, select the surface, and hit Open.